Hello guys, welcome back to Total Crypto for another video. And check this out guys, on a day we are 51% up on Coq Inu. So wow, this is something that I did kind of expected, just like or shall I say as we predicted in our last video. Because if you check out my last video, I did state that if once we do break out from this area, or in fact this high right over here, then it looks like we should be able to push our way all the way up to our resistance line. And not only that, if we do break out from here and there, we should be looking at an easy trade all the way to the upside right there. So if you find that interesting guys, why don't you stick around for the show so you can find out exactly where we're going to be heading for the next move for Coq Inu and where we're going to be ending up over the next couple of weeks. So let's roll the intro. Hello guys and welcome back to Total Crypto for Coq Inu, another video. Right, so it looks like we made a massive 56% move to the upside, and in fact we've actually touched our resistance line. So if anyone had been trading this move here for the blast up to our resistance line, then congratulations, hats off to all of you. However, we are currently been going sideways for a little bit before we drop down slightly. I was hoping for us to literally stay above this area over here. However, we can see many long wicks to the bottom over here, so this could be the liquidity grab right over here somewhere. And we are currently trying to retest back up to the high, but as we can see that we just formed this red candle there on an hourly chart, which means that if we do have a larger red candle body, it could spell the end of this move up here, at least for the short term, and we should be heading away back down into this zone there. But let's drag up the support line that was formerly resistance, and this area here would be a important area for a possible retracement, because as we can see to our left that we've been testing this area quite a lot of times. Actually, you can count it as one, quite possibly 2, 3 and 4. So this could be a nice pullback area for continuation to the upside. Now if this does play out, we just need to wait and see how we do react around about this zone over here. So if we do break below this rectangle box over there, then we should be expecting quite easy move back to the downside, and we should be loading up even more Coq Inu within this area over here for the move to the upside, like so. Now in terms of the percentage, we could be looking at anything around about between 24 to 25 depending which exchanges you're on. But if we do look at a larger time frame, let's say on the daily, that we are literally have hit our all-time high, and it looks like we could go even much further to the upside. So as always, what I like to do in my video is to remove all the drawings, followed by pulling out the Fibonacci retracement tool from here all the way down to the lowest low, and then we will drag it to the upside. And it looks like if we do hold on very tightly to our trade from where we're currently at, from there right to the top, that should give us an easy 299% move to the upside. However, there are speculation going out that with Coq Inu there should be a burn going on with their tokens. If that's to happen, I could only see even bigger move to the upside. So the question would be, could Coq Inu in fact reach to that all important 1 cent before Shiba Inu? I would like for you all to leave that as a comment in the bottom which one are you hodling, which one do you prefer, and also which one do you think it will reach to 1 cent mark first out of all the meme coins that are out there. I personally believe Coq Inu would definitely reach 1 cent mark. It could be in this bull cycle or even in the next. Either way, it's always worth loading up full of bags of SHIB, because SHIB is also burning its token. But this is not about SHIB video, this is actually about Coq Inu. So if you are a hodler, guys, this could be a brace for impact moment where we could see a humongous move to the upside. But that is on the daily chart for the possible move to the upside. But in my video, I also like to look at the most realistic possible movement to the upside as well as to the downside. Now, why do we look at what happens if we do pull back into the zone here, but only this time, what if we actually do break well below this area here, then we should be looking for another move of retest right back down here. We could even pull out the horizontal line, let's say from here to there, then that should be a possible move only if we do see ourselves breaking down below the rectangle squared box over here. If we do go further down, then it looks like it'd be a plausible move to reach back down to this zone right over here. If that is to happen, you'd only get even more bigger gains if you are hodling, because hodlers always hold for the future. It's like a crypto investment. Whereas if you were to be trading like intraday trading, wait until we break down below here, we could be seeking for another around about 41% move to the downside, with a possible move right back up to the upside from 41% from here. Oh, wrong one. From 41% move from the support line to right back there. But once we do break even further up to that recent highs or the current price, that will be another 158% move to the upside. But if you do happen to hold your trade and it's still your trade is still on, then we could see another retest back up to its all-time high and reaching up towards like more than 299% move to the upside. So if you was to leverage trade that, guys, leverage trade responsibly. And also, this is not a financial advice, I'm just sharing information what I'm doing. And hopefully, if you do like the way that I'm explaining to you guys and breaking it down in terms of how to safely and quite easily trade, then by all means, you may follow me to do so. Just of course practice on the demo account before you use any live account, because as this message is saying right here on top of the screen, that you could possibly lose all of your assets and the value of the money, but essentially you keep the assets, but you don't exactly lose money unless if you are a perpetual trader, which means you could be losing out all of your funds. So anyway, that is it for the show. If you like to get a shout out, like I'm giving one right now to Jeffrey for giving me a recommendation for a video, I'd like to say, Jeffrey, thank you very much for that. Hats off to you, buddy, and hopefully I can get a lot more comments, suggestions, and people joining on my Patreon, which you can find that link at the bottom in my description, so that way you can all get your super shout outs and also some alerts if you were interested. Once again, head down to my Patreon in my description, and hopefully I'll see you all in another one. But before you go, if you haven't yet subscribed to me over here. If you'd like to see my last video, you may check it out on here, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.